Hi, I'm Melanie, and welcome to My Bariatric Journey. I am talking today about moving on from the pureed phase to the soft food phase. I'm currently on day 8 of the soft food phase, and I couldn't be more excited. I did not do well on pureed foods. A lot of them upset my stomach, just made me feel sick. So, what was I eating? I was still drinking a lot of shakes. I was eating scrambled eggs a lot, which were great at first, but I got sick of them really fast. And the same goes for cottage cheese. I'd purchased a bunch of baby food thinking that that would be easy, convenient, and quick. Just dump some protein powder in it, mix it up, and eat it. It made me sick. It made my stomach hurt really bad, and it was a bad idea for me. It might work for other people, but it didn't for me. So, the soft food phase. What am I eating now? My first meal was salmon and spaghetti squash, and I was super excited about it. It was great. So, I can eat fish and poultry. Those are my meats that I miss so much. I can also eat soft vegetables, very soft vegetables, which I also miss, and also fruit. Fruit has to be soft. So canned, jarred, something that is in water, or fruit juice. I went with organic peaches and pears, and they were so yummy. The soft food diet is like a breath of fresh air through this whole thing. It's finally making me feel like I can have real food again, and that I am in control of what I'm eating, rather than letting the phases, the restrictions, and everything I needed to do to heal dictate what I was and wasn't going to eat. I knew it was important to follow these phases and eat the foods that were appropriate for my point in the healing process, but I feel freer now that I can eat more. So it's really great, and it's also bringing up a lot of that food relationship thing. My relationship with food has not magically been fixed, just to let you know. Still, I'm still working on a lot of things, including late night eating. It's still been really hard for me to stop eating at a certain time because I tend to get hungrier at night. But I do try to do a couple of things to help out. Since you can't drink 30 minutes before eating or 30 minutes after eating, I try to sit upright and do something, like read a book in a chair after eating, because that will help with my digestion. I also propped up all my pillows in bed so I can sleep upright a little bit to aid in digestion. And I'm also eating my protein first, which is such an important thing to remember. Protein should come first for any bariatric patient. It is so important to eat it first because you need to make sure you're hitting your daily levels according to what your doctor has told you of protein and water. Always going to mention water. The fruit, the vegetables, your side dishes are going to come second after eating the protein if you have the room for it. Don't push yourself, because as you're going through your day, if you are meeting your protein goals for every meal, you have room in there for a little snack. Like, I bought myself some peaches and pears in little pre-done containers. They're organic and they're delicious and they're super soft and I love them. I've also been eating very soft vegetables. I have some broccoli in the fridge that I have to make. I have squash and zucchini. I love squash at this time of the year. The fall, the end of summer, beginning of fall is a great time for squash. But I digress. it is important to start your meal with your protein. I had my 1 month follow up, which was super exciting, a little bit nerve wracking because I didn't know what my numbers really were because the doctor has a different scale than I do. They could have had different numbers. But I have lost 52 pounds from my highest weight. And even though I was getting down on myself for the last probably 3 weeks, about hitting that 30-pound mark in my first month, I lost 28 pounds in my first month post-surgery. That is something to be so proud of, and I am proud of myself. Other things that happened in my 1 month follow-up was I was given permission to take my vitamins and medicine in capsules again, which might not seem like a big deal, but there are some vitamins and some medications that when you have to pull those capsules apart and take what's in them without the capsule, let me just say there's a reason they put them in a capsule. A good reason. The second thing, which I'm super excited about, is I can exercise again. Yes, I can do more than just walking around the neighborhood or walking around downtown while I have my lunch break at work. I can do yoga, I can do Zumba, I can do more than just a little bit of dancing in my kitchen. So I'm super excited about getting back into exercising. And I had a big realization in the last couple of days. I realized that little voice inside my head was still being too hard on me. I was still talking poorly to myself about myself, and I was getting really, really down on myself about not meeting that 30-pound goal that I had, which I've decided not to make any more number goals, only NSV goals, non-scale victory goals, which I have accomplished a couple just in my outfit today. First of all, this shirt used to be really tight and I did not like the way I looked in it. Now it's flowy and pretty, just the way it should be. Secondly, my jeans that I'm wearing are way too big. So it's important to remember to talk to yourself the way you would a friend. If you wouldn't say it to a close friend, why would you say it to yourself? So that's one thing I'm going to work on, is saying nice things to myself, to appreciating the goals that I have met and the goals that I've accomplished so far. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I'm curious about what your favorite soft food is, so comment below. As always, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my channel.